Good day, Money Masters and Treasure Hunters. Welcome to the February 4th marvelous Monday edition of today's Closing Bell on the Tom O'Brien Show. I'm your guest host, Steve Rhodes, filling in for Tom while he is away for the day. And for those of you not familiar with me, I kick things off for TFNN each morning at 9 o'clock with the Trader's Edge with my opening call show. If that program is not on a radio station near you, you can always catch that at tfnn.mobi, or the show streams live just as this one does. Go to the homepage at tfnn.com. Over on the right-hand side, you'll see those three little smartphones. Click on that. You'll be able to catch that show streaming live. It's also archived on Channel 9. I also am author of Mastering Probability. It's a daily investment and trading newsletter. It's out by about 8 o'clock every morning. And, folks, I absolutely treasure your presence here today. And my outcome, as always, is to help you to become a better money master and to provide you with the tools that help to lead an inspired life. Because leading an inspired life, folks, that is what it's all about. So let's go take a look at one of our tools. I love this tool. I know you will, too. This tool is called Become an Ant. Become an ant. Ants live by a four-part belief system, a success philosophy, folks, that everyone needs to live by. Belief number one, ants never quit. If an ant is headed somewhere and you try to stop it, what will it do? It will find another way. It'll climb over, it'll climb under, it'll climb around. They keep looking for another way. Folks, never quit looking for another way to get to where it is you are supposed to go. That includes on your way home from work. Belief number two, ants think winter all summer long. This, folks, is an important perspective because summer doesn't last forever, and ants gather their winter food in the middle of summer. I would say in the stock market, we've had a little bit of a summertime rally out here, even though it is winter. I think you need to be focused on belief number two and number three. Belief number three, ants think summer all winter long. This, folks, is even more important because during the winter, the ants remind themselves that this won't last long. We'll soon be out of here is what they say, and the first warm day, the ants are out. If it turns cold again, they dive back down. But as soon as it warms up, they can't wait to get out. And belief number four, how much will an ant gather during the summer to prepare for winter? All they possibly can. This, friends, is the way to live. Never give up. Always look ahead. Focus on what you want. Stay positive. And most importantly, do all you can do. Let's go take a look at these markets and see what they did out here. We had the Dow finish down 129 points out at 13,880. The S&P off 17. The composite off 47. Russell 2000 off 11. The Russell 2000, well, the Russell 2000 was only the second leader in the clubhouse to the downside. It was the NDX 100 off 1 7/10%. And just behind them, the New York Stock Exchange off 1 3/10%. 1 3/10%. We're going to go take a look at all those stock charts as well as anything else that you'd like to. Our call-in number, as always, is 877-927-6648. King Dollar up 45 ticks. That was up 0.6%. Gold pretty much flat, trading up $4 out at 16.74. Silver off about 0.7%, down 21 pennies out at 31.74. Light sweet crude. Light sweet crude, maybe the prices will start coming down to the pump because light sweet crude is going to be coming down 1 6/10% out here, off $1.60 out at 96.18 out there. Oh my goodness, over in Europe, folks, you had the DAX off 2.5%, took back 24 trading sessions in all of 6 hours out there. The FTSE down 1 6/10%. That was off 100 points. Hang Seng down 36. And let's go take a look at and right now, the ES Mini futures. If you catch my 9 o'clock show, I gave you the number this morning to be paying attention to, and that was the hammer candle. That was the hammer candle coming in at 10:30 in the morning. That price point, 1491.25 as we were coming on the air. This is a 30-minute chart that we're paying attention to. That area being attacked with some volume out there. You've got the bears trying to chip away where the bulls have been hiding all day. They've just been waiting. 1491.25 on an intraday basis here. You do have the markets in oversold condition. I expect we'll see a little bit of a bounce here overnight. And if the market is bouncing, it's a little bit higher, don't take too much refuge in that because you'll see as we start taking a look at these index charts out here. Why? Well, if you take a look at the charts, folks, this is what I love to be able to do. It's always about reading the message of the markets. And if I give you and reading the message of the markets means paying attention to the candlesticks out there because the bulls and the bears on a continuous basis give you information. When you're at markets, when things are overextended, in this case here, things are overbought big time, You've got 1.272, 1.618 butterfly patterns that have completed. Those are reversal patterns. And then you get signals like we have today. Inside the Dow Jones, you've got a dark cloud cover. First stop is 13,428. We're going to take a look at that. You've got the Dow Jones Transportation Index. That formed a bearish engulfing candle today. The NDX, a bear separating line. That, folks, bear separating line is a very bearish. In fact, I kind of take a look at these candlesticks, and in the case of less bearish to most bearish, some of them that I'll talk to you about today, 1 to 5, 5 being the most bearish. That bull separated line is the most bearish out there. That was on the NDX, and of course the NDX off 1 7/10% out there. The New York Stock Exchange, folk, an island top reversal. Very, very bearish. Very bearish. Yes, we need some more volume in the marketplace, but all you've got to do is pay attention to the patterns and read the message of the markets. That's what I want to be able to teach you how to do. Let's start off taking a look at the S&P 500. The S&P 500 today forming a dark cloud cover. Now let's take a look at what it really did. Now, I had the privilege, the honor of being with you on November 16th, as a matter of fact, when I called a market reversal, when the market was moving down. There were no bulls out there. Nobody wanted to buy the market. In fact, on that Friday, I remember on November 16th getting several emails from listeners out there saying, Steve, how could you call a reversal in the markets with all the bad news that was out there? Turn off the news, because the news is right in front of you. It's on a stock chart. And if we take a look at November 16th, you had a key reversal day. What's a key reversal day? That's where the high and low is surpassed by the previous session. It comes when you're in an extended condition. Well, if you're watching the chart here on Tiger TV, you're taking a look at the bottom of my screen. The relative strength, or in this case here, was a relative weakness indicator. It was in the oversold territory. And then a key reversal day means that it also has to close in the opposite direction of where price was moving to. Well, that accomplished everything. So it was easy to read the message of the markets. And it's always about reading the message of the markets. Well, if you take a look at today, what did that November 16th candle session do for us? Well, if we just simply come off of the September 14th high, what you're going to see here is that formed a 1.272 butterfly. Maybe you're not familiar with what a butterfly is. It is an A to B equals CD pattern that just simply extends itself. It extends itself past a swing point, past a key swing point. In this case here, that would be September 14th's high. That would be the 1474 level. Now what do we have? A dark cloud cover. Folks, that is a reversal candle. So what does this mean? Where are the markets going to go to? You know, the markets just simply have this normal harmonic of traveling to the same place we want you to travel to. If you ever visit Clearwater Beach, we want you to come up to Suite 618. That's where this market is going to head to. First stop on the S&P is going to be down at about the 1448 level. That is nothing more than a little dead cat bounce. That'll take you the 0.382 retracement off of that key reversal session. That's the November 16th low. Up to that high, looks like a blow-off top that we had in here coming into Friday's session. It should never have given back all those gains today. Not just giving it back and then some. That should not have happened in a bullish market. There may not be others out there telling you that, but I absolutely will. There's no way that should have happened today, with the exception of you've completed a 1.272 sell pattern, a butterfly sell pattern. You were in an extended condition to the upside here. That means that the market was overbought, and now it's going to really pull back to Suite 618. That says coming back into that December 31st level, that'd be about the 1398 to 1408 range out there. Now let's go take a look at the New York Stock Exchange. Why? Because that, folks, is the big kahuna. You won't hear any of the, I don't think you'll hear any of the finance channels talking about the New York Stock Exchange, but here's the bearish of bearish reversal patterns. And in the case of the New York Stock Exchange, it too was making a butterfly pattern. If we go fill that in off of the September 14th high, down to that November 16th low, all the way up to the top, what you will see is a 1.618 bearish sell pattern, butterfly sell pattern out there. And today was the signal of signals, folks. You got an island reversal top in the New York Stock Exchange. Why is that important? Because the New York Stock Exchange is the breadth of the market. It's not the Dow 30. It's not the S&P 500. It's not the NDX 100. It's about 2,300 stocks that trade. It is the best overall indication for the health of a marketplace. You know, the New York Stock Exchange gave you a key reversal day, gave us a key reversal day on January 28th. That didn't last long, but it was a sign that the bears were out. Looks like Friday was nothing more than a bear trap, a island reversal pattern. The trade is real easy. The trade is to be short here in these markets, and a close if the New York Stock Exchange, and you talk about volatility, you had the VIX index up 13% today, folks. So there's volatility. Volatility is back. Going to need more volume in the marketplace. New York Stock Exchange headed down to that January 2nd gap up area. Reversal signals all over the place, folks. 877-927-6648. We'll be right back.